But let's jump straight into step number one, which is that you need to head over to Google search. Now, when you go over to Google search, you're going to have to insert something specific, which is this that you can see on the screen over here. So if I just copy it just like this, you can pause the screen now if you also want to follow along with what I'm doing. So I'm just going to paste it in there just like that. And all I'm doing is asking Google to scan the facebook.com site for a specific business type. And I want it to show me their Gmail, their Outlook, their Hotmail, or their Yahoo. Now for business type, you can enter anything that you want, businesses that are probably operating but may not have a website at the moment. But the one that I'm going to use as an example in today's video is barbers. So I'm just going to type it in just like that and then click on search. And as you can see, all of these different results pop up for all of these different businesses that are all around the world that are currently on Facebook that have their email address listed. And the reason why majority of these different barbershops probably don't have a website is because they're still using a generic email domain. Majority of the time, if a business did have a website up and running, they would be using the customized email domain. But because these ones are using Outlook, Gmail, Yahoo, our chances of being able to earn some money from them is slightly higher. Now, when it comes to the next part of this process, what you're going to need to do is head over to step 2, which is paste all of the info on page 1, page 2, page 3, as many pages that you can from the Google search results. You're going to paste all of that into a blank Google Doc. So what you got to do is just head back over to Google and type in Google Doc just like that. Click on the first one, then click on go to Docs and open up a blank one. And literally all you got to do from this point is just copy all of the information just like this. It doesn't matter if you copy all of these different images or any irrelevant information. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do when it comes to clearing everything up in a moment. But just come back over to the Google Doc, paste everything in there just like that. And once again, you're going to do the exact same thing for every single page. So I'm just going to copy this one. And for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to end it on page 11 because it can go on and on. And of course, the more you go on, the more email addresses you're going to build up, which means that the higher opportunity you're going to have when it comes to making money. But I'm just going to make it really quick in this case and end it on page 11. And once you've completed step 2, what you're then going to do is go over to step 3, which is that you're going to use Google Gemini to clean the data. So as you can imagine, all of this on the screen right now is all over the place, and it's going to be really difficult for us to find the email addresses for all of these different businesses. So what you can do is just go back over to Google, type in Gemini, and what you're going to do is just click on this one at the top. Now it's completely free for anyone to use. As long as you've got a Gmail email address, you're going to be able to access it, and it's really useful for a number of different things. But the way that we're going to be able to use Gemini in this case is by typing in this prompt over here, which says format the data below into a table with these columns, company name and email. So I'm just going to copy this just like that. Then I'm just going to paste it in here, add a couple lines. I'm going to go back over to the Google Doc. I'm going to click on Command A, which is going to select all of it. I'm going to copy it again. I'm going to paste it in here just like that. And then I'm going to click on submit. And just like that, as you can see, it's now come back with all of the different company names and all of their different email addresses. So instantly we've been able to build up over 20, 30 different leads in the space of about 5 minutes. I went from not knowing who I was going to contact to having all of these possibilities when it comes to me being able to start a work from home job. So from here, what you're going to be able to do is export it directly to a Google Sheet. And once you have gotten to this point, you're of course going to be in a position where you can start reaching out to all of these different businesses. Now, my recommendation is that you don't try and write the email yourself, especially if you're not really good at producing emails. What you should do instead is go back over to Google Gemini, and you're going to use it when it comes to producing the email sequence for email 1, email 2, and email 3. I would say that between 1 to 3 emails, that's the point where businesses tend to contact you back. Now, of course, not every single business is going to respond, so you're going to need to be consistent with it when it comes to consistently building up all of your leads and ensuring that you're emailing them in the best possible way. And this now brings me on to the next step that I'm going to show you, which is using Gemini to create the email sequence. So if I just go back over to it, the prompt that you want to enter is, can you write a 3 email sequence that are informative that I will send to each email to a, let me just type in barbershop over here. Offering services to build a website. Ensure that it's straight to the point, but it's still persuasive. You can tailor this any way that you want. You can pause the screen right now and copy and paste exactly what I've put, but I'm just going to click on submit. And just like that, once again, Google Gemini has now come back with the first email that we're going to send out, which is the initial outreach. It's giving me the subject, it's giving me the email itself. It's done the same thing for email 2, which is the follow-up email, and it's also come back with the final pitch as well. This is why using AI is amazing, because if I had to come up with these emails myself, it might have even taken me half a day to make sure that I've put the correct things in them, but by using something like Google Gemini, it just speeds everything up. And of course, you do want to make sure that you go through each email to make sure that you're completely happy with it, but again, this just makes things a little bit more efficient. And just to let you know, there is a correct way of sending emails out, and there's also a wrong way. If you wanted me to make a detailed video on the best email softwares to use, when it comes to automating everything, making sure that you've sent out the email in a way that you don't have to copy and paste every email to every single business, all you're literally going to have to do is press one button and all of the emails are going to get sent out to 1,000 different email addresses. Then put in the comments down below, do the email video, and I'll get onto it ASAP. But once you have started writing the emails and you've also started sending them out, ideally by using an email automation software, the next step and the most important one, once you start getting replies back for businesses that are happy to pay you for the service of building a website, is to of course know how to build a website using AI. And to show you how easy it can be to build a website using AI, I'm just going to use a random business here as an example. So let's use this one over here, and let's assume that they've gotten back to me. The name of this barbershop is called Empire Barbers. This is their Facebook profile over here. As you can see, they're somewhat active. They posted maybe 5 days ago and they're looking for a new barber. There's their email address. So it's an active business, and by the looks of it, they don't have a current website. So again, as an example, let's assume that they got back to me. They want me to build their website. The tool that I would recommend that you use is Hostinger's AI website builder. I'm going to link it down below, and it's really easy to use because all you got to do is just click on start creating. From here, I'm going to select business showcase. For the brand name, I'm just going to type in Empire Barbers just like that. And for the description, I'm just going to put a couple sentences. It's important to let the AI website builder know the key details about the website that you're trying to build. So you can pause the screen right now, get an idea of exactly what I put. But what I'm going to do now is just click on create a website. And literally within maybe 10 seconds or so, it's now come back with this optimized website that looks really good in my opinion. If I was going to do something like this without AI, it would have been really difficult. It would have taken me maybe 5 days for me to complete. And the beauty of starting this work from home job is that not every single person out there knows that this AI website builder is a thing. So you're going to be able to use it when it comes to building a website, and from there you're going to be able to charge a markup, and that's going to be your profit. I would say that you can charge a client around maybe $400 when you're first getting started, $500, and that's going to leave you with around $300 profit. And when it comes to making any adjustments or amendments to the website, it's not really difficult to do as well. You've got complete flexibility. As you can see over here, you're going to be able to adjust images and the content, customize the design, modify the structure, add new sections, do all of the SEO stuff, and much more. So if you wanted to access Hostinger's AI website builder for a discount, I'm going to put the link down below. By using that link, you're going to be able to save money when it comes to building these websites, which of course is going to keep more profit in your pocket. But of course, there is a lot more that goes into starting this work from home job. I just wanted to give you guys the overview of the key things that you need to be aware of when you first get started. But if you wanted to watch a more detailed video where I explain various other things that goes into it in terms of how to send emails out in the best way, how to transfer the Hostinger account over to the business that you're working with, then be sure to click the link over there. Watch that video straight after this because it's already helped out so many people, and I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. And if you also wanted to sign up to a completely free email newsletter where every single week I'm going to personally send you an email when it comes to helping you on your money making journey. I get so much good feedback and responses from all of the different emails that I send out every single week, so I'm sure it's going to help you out. Be sure to click the first link in the description to sign up today. But other than that guys, I'll catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.